Do you always feel stressed and does not know why this happened? This happens because your brain releases less amount of the happy hormone that is known as serotonin. Hi friends, I'm Kirtilan and you're watching Nutro Plus. Today we will talk about 8 ways to boost your happy hormone, that is serotonin. Before we proceed, subscribe to our YouTube channel for fantastic content. Before we begin, let's first get to know what serotonin is. Serotonin is a neurochemical made by your body that helps you to feel cheerful, happy, and in a state of well-being. It's involved with keeping your mood stable, helping you to focus, stay calm, and pay attention. Signs of low serotonin. Unfortunately, many people have low levels of serotonin, which can cause you to feel irritated, stressed, and you may suffer from anxiety. People with low serotonin levels also often have low self-esteem, perceiving that the world is an unfriendly place, which can be even develop into depression. Low serotonin can cause you to crave short-term highs from eating junk foods, binge eating, alcohol, or drug use. It can also disrupt your sleeping patterns, possibly causing you to oversleep or wake up many times during the night. And it's also involved with maintaining normal digestion. So without enough, you may develop irritable bowel syndrome and chronic diarrhea. Ways to boost serotonin levels. Fortunately, there are ways, simple and natural ways, to boost your serotonin levels to overcome these problems. And that's exactly what we will be talking about in today's video. Just a quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only. So do speak to your doctor if you have any medical or mental health concerns. Tryptophan. First item on my list is tryptophan. If you wish, you can take a supplement containing 250 milligrams of tryptophan 45 minutes before you go to bed and on an empty stomach. Tryptophan crosses the blood-brain barrier and it's converted into the happy hormone serotonin by boosting up your serotonin. Tryptophan enhances your mood and it helps you to access and store your memories. People usually take this at night because it helps them to fall asleep and get a deeper, more restorative sleep, which is essential when it comes to balancing out your brain chemistry and overcoming depression, anxiety, or other issues. If you do decide to use this natural supplement, make sure to make it on an empty stomach as other proteins can block your ability to absorb it. Sunlight exposure. The second way to boost serotonin is by getting more sunlight. Lots of people feel down, sad, and depressed in the winter because they aren't being exposed to enough sunshine. This is why there are higher rates of depression in Iceland, for example, where they may only get around 4 hours of daylight in the winter because of the country's high latitude. You see, when sunlight enters your eyes, it stimulates parts of your retinas, which tells your brain to make it store more serotonin. Also, when UV rays contact your skin, this triggers the production of vitamin D, which can reduce the stress hormone called cortisol and raises serotonin. This is why people feel much better, calmer, and happier when they are sunbathing on a beautiful beach, right? I myself, for example, your brain works well in sunlight during winter, so you might think of some of the most creative ideas while sitting in the sun. It improves your mood and allows you to think more clearly. So, I recommend taking slow walks outside for at least 45 minutes each day, whenever you can, even if there is cloud cover. The essential oils that are released from the plants and trees also have a soothing effect that can help to balance out your nervous system. Number 3 is prebiotic fiber. Did you know that 95% of all the serotonin in your body is actually made by EC cells in your gut? In order to activate these EC cells, you need to have lots of friendly bacteria and other healthy microbes living in your digestive tract. Junk foods, medications, artificial sweeteners, and stress can all cause imbalances in this bacteria, which can lead to depression, anxiety, and other mood disorders. This is what we call the gut-brain connection. The microbes that live in your gut produce neurotransmitters like serotonin, GABA, and dopamine to keep your brain chemistry in balance. Fortunately, it's very easy to fix your microbiome by eating lots of prebiotic and probiotic rich foods. I recommend sauerkraut, kefir, and kimchi. In terms of boosting serotonin, however, you want to eat food that is rich in a prebiotic called oligosaccharides, a type of plant sugar that feeds certain microbes that live in your gut. These microbes then stimulate the EC sounds to make more serotonin. Chicory root and Jerusalem artichokes are the richest source of this prebiotic, but you can also get it from asparagus, onions, garlic, leeks, berries, watermelon, and also supplements. Number 4. Exercise. Start performing at least 30 minutes of aerobic exercise twice per week, like jogging, biking, swimming, or anything that gets your heart pumping. Studies show that motor activity speeds up the brain's ability to convert tryptophan into serotonin, therefore boosting your serotonin levels and making you feel good. This is why exercise is always recommended for people with mental health problems. Exercise also triggers reward centers in your brain by boosting dopamine, which can make you feel more pleasure, less depressed or anxious. Number 5. Stop snacking. When you snack frequently throughout the day or you eat too many small meals, you continuously raise a hormone called insulin, which helps to keep your blood sugar under control. However, snacking for years causes insulin resistance. This stops the hormone from transporting nutrients to your brain, like tryptophan. This can cause you to have lowered serotonin levels, and the blood sugar fluctuations make your mood go up and down easily. So please stop snacking and start eating 2 solid meals per day. Add lots of healthy nutritious vegetables, proteins, and fats to help normalize your hormones and your neurotransmitters. Manage stress. The 6th way to boost serotonin is to manage your stress whenever you feel stressed or anxious. Your adrenal glands release a hormone called cortisol as part of the fight or flight response. Cortisol works with serotonin to keep you alert and ready to escape or fight in a life-threatening situation. However, if there's too much cortisol over time, this lowers serotonin eventually, causes a chemical imbalance in the brain. So start taking steps to manage your stress. Consider getting a massage once or twice per week, as this has been shown in studies to lower cortisol and boost serotonin. You can also take long walks, as I mentioned earlier, to counter stress. You can drink herbal teas and make sure that you are cutting out caffeine and stimulants that are in your diet. Improving your sleep. The best way to lower your stress and feel calmer, more focused and happy is by getting more sleep. So start going to bed an hour earlier and giving yourself a little extra time to relax before sleeping. Turn off all your devices and block as much light from the room as possible. I recommend going to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time every morning over a couple of weeks. This will help to synchronize your body's internal clock and regulate the amount of serotonin that your brain stores and uses. Recall happy events. Research from the UK covered that people who spend more time remembering specific and happy memories have lower rates of depression. I recommend writing a list on your phone or in a paper journal of specific memories from your life that gives you a sense of joy, laughter, and pleasure. You can go back and read through these regularly to train your brain in focusing on positivity rather than negativity. This stimulates the release of endorphins and other happy brain chemicals, which will improve your mood and also help to regulate serotonin and cortisol. So, for a quick summary, here are the 8 things you can do to boost the happy hormone called serotonin. Take 250 milligrams of L-tryptophan before bed. Get more sunshine for at least 45 minutes on a daily basis. Eat probiotics and prebiotic returns. Get 30 minutes of aerobic exercise twice a week. Stop snacking to increase insulin sensitivity, to help tryptophan and fuel cross into your brain. Manage your stress by getting a massage or drinking herbal tea. Improve your sleep by going to bed or regular times and returning off your devices. And last but not least, journal to recall happy moments and joys from your life. That's it for today. I hope you found it helpful. Stay tuned to Nutro Plus to follow a healthy lifestyle. I wish you great health and happiness. Goodbye.